Hey guys, this is Sarah. Oh, one new thing. Um, Look at my fancy new hipster glasses, but they glare like crazy, so I'm not gonna wear them. It bothers me because my lighting is right there and right there, so it's just either side of my monitor, which is convenient for me. It's not convenient for you. So today I'm doing an empties video, which are one of my favorite kinds of videos because people show you what they've actually used, and I'm very completionist. But if I have not been able to use a product, it is because it is just not good for me. It's not to say that it'll be shit for everybody. Scope, long lasting with mint. Scope Outlast, huge bottle. I'm not always good at consistently remembering to use mouthwash always after I brush. Plus, this is a huge bottle, and yeah, but I do like this. This one was good. Are you the alcohol free? No, no. But it's nice. It's nice. It's very minty. I enjoyed it. I would totally purchase again. I also have a bottle of Bioderma. I've probably had this for about a year. And there's a little tiny bit left, which will be enough to take my face off today. I'm really getting into using a tinted moisturizer, but I don't want to sleep with that on. I do definitely want to take that off properly at the end of the day. It's just nice. This stuff is really great. My only problem is I use the Anastasia Lash Genius as a top coat for my mascara, so it really waterproofs it. This stuff is great for what they class as water resistant. So we'll take off most stuff, most eyeliner. There are certain eyeliners and things you have to go in with like a proper eye makeup remover. I'm totally fine with using oil-based ones. I'm finishing off the Clinique one right now. That stuff's really good. But no, this stuff is really great. And it just makes your face just feel so good, and it really does take all the crap off. It just sometimes you have to use something else to break down the waterproof products, but this will get rid of all the schmutz that they will leave behind. I also have an unscented lotion by Ember Cove. This is a company that I really dearly love. You can find them online. Really great stuff. Goat's milk based lotions and soaps. This in particular, they're unscented in this small travel bottle. I was actually using as my daily facial lotion because you can use goat's milk based lotions, kind of double them up as a primer, which this worked very well for. I feel it was very good to my skin. It didn't feel greasy. My makeup would sit quite nicely on top of it without feeling too heavy, because I do find that sometimes putting a primer on top of a moisturizer and then foundation on top of that, it can be a bit much. This was really great. Really enjoyed that. I also have, I feel like there should be some left in here, but there really isn't. This is the Matrix Total Results Sleek. I've had this shampoo for a while. I had the conditioner that went with it. It's quite nice, and it just smells like salon. That's what I really like. And I managed to get it really cheap. I managed to get the two of them for like, God, like $8 or something. Like, it was something really stupid. It was on sale for. So it's nice. It's nice. I don't know that I'd buy it. No, I would buy it again if we found it on like cheap. Yeah. I also have, what is the packaging from the Balia 5-blade shaving system. My only problem, I do like this razor because it's cheaper than Venus. The only problem is the 5 blades. They're too close together, so it's constantly clogging. And it's also really annoying because I took a chunk out of my toe because like it couldn't just like it wouldn't just cut it, like, because they're so close together, like tore a chunk out of my toe. It was really gross and painful, and it's still healing, and it really hurt. It wasn't fucking awesome at all. That said, I really love the handle for this. In an ideal world, I would want the handle from this because it fits my hand perfectly, but then probably the 4-blade from a Venus but I think these only come in 5. It's a little. I had to replace my Venus anyway, but still, yeah. More stuff. This was a tea from Humanity. If I remember correctly, this was Tokyo Cherry Blossom. I also managed to kill a white tea that was like raspberry pomegranate from them today. I finally finished off. It was very good. I also have a Renewing Moroccan Argan Oil Conditioner. I love organics. I've been using them for a while. I think you get a really great product. But I mean, like I always say, always go for, because they have the 2-tier. And although I try the ones that are in the lower tier, they're cheaper by like $1. I'm never as happy as I am with the ones that are a little bit more expensive. And I mean, even now, I do find that since I've cut my hair, I have to wash it a bit more because there's just not enough of it for all the oil that apparently my head has learned to produce in the last 15 years. But still, you know, like there's a surprising amount in here. Like it takes me ages to get through it. I also have, why does it sound like there's something in here? I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Yeah, no, there's not. Bayer, One a Day, Women Vita Craves, the gummies, which has been something new in my life. Gummy vitamins, I've been remembering them pretty much every day. And I think it's a really good addition to my routine. I also finally finished. I have probably had this lotion for a couple of years, I'm not gonna lie. It's the Premier, what do you say? I'm sorry, it's gold writing. There we go. Premier by Dead Sea Premier Luxury Collection. You know, when you have the Premier spa stores, soap stories, that these people. So it's a Dead Sea Minerals, scientific concept, It's their hand and body cream. And I think this was in Milk and Honey. I had this for a good long while. It's one of those ones, I love the smell of it so much. There's a tiny little bit left that I'm going to take now. That was the last bit I hadn't been able to get out of the bottle, but apparently it'd been sitting just the right angle for long enough. And it's such a good consistency. It smells so nice. And this scent really, really lingers. That's what I really love. And it just sinks in so well. It's sort of, I will say it's very, that shit is expensive. It is expensive. And certainly in the very dead of winter when it gets really, really dry, especially for my hands and my feet, I would definitely consider repurchasing, because the great thing is if you go in and you can often talk them down in price. So if you can talk them down enough in price, this stuff is so amazing. And it just, the smell does stick with you, but in a good way. It's very, very good. I love it. Sorry, I have my bottle down here. I have another Ember Cove. I have a small bottle of the Black Amber Lavender. Again, goat's milk, really beautiful moisturizer. The scent I love at night. It just knocks me out. I have a dead brush here. This I got in my very first Luxe box from Loose Button. It's a really great kabuki brush. I really enjoyed it. I was very careful with it, and then one day I went to do something and then this happened. And I'm sure there's a way to fix it. I'm not going to do it because, like, it's all, you know, it's, yeah. No, I mean, I do like it. I do like this brush. It's a good brush, but it's come apart even though I've been so careful with it. So odds are it's going to wind up going in the trash. I'll probably attempt to fix it, but odds are it's being sacrificed to the trash gods today. Okay, so I have this Mario Badescu Secret Healing Powder. This stuff is like a sulfury-based powder. It's meant to help heal scarring, discoloration, that sort of thing, acne and stuff like that. Basically, I don't really think it did that much. I've got a couple of the spot treatments I picked up from like Outlook, and this was just there and it was really cheap, so I was like, oh, I'll give that a try, see if it helps. It was okay. It, you know, it kind of helped, but not. I'm glad I got it on Outlook because I would have been really mad if I'd paid full price for it. It wasn't that good. Michael Todd Tropical Fruit Enzyme Exfoliant Scrub. This stuff is really delicious. I don't know why it smells like grapefruit to me. That sort of like citrusy smell that ends up. That's what they smell like to me. I really enjoyed it. I got it because I had a sample that I got from Ipsy or a Top Box or something, and I just really loved it. That's why I bought it. So yeah, I'd probably purchase that again, but I've still got like the charcoal one to go through first. Another Ember Cove in just lavender. There's some in the bottle. My only complaint is that these bottles can be, if I wanted to cut it open and really scrape it out, like there's some sliding down the side there, but I can't. It's just, you can't get to it. My only complaint is that the tops are a little bit bubbly, so it's awkward to get in the right position, basically. But I could totally cut it open if I wanted to, but I have tons of it, so I'm like, I really love it. I can't say enough nice things about her stuff. I have a vanilla black empty bag of tea from World Tea House, which was the first one I ever got from them. I really love them. If you're in Halifax, go there. Phil is the man. I also have a Purell hand sanitizing gel. It's okay. I like the Bath and Body Works because it doesn't smell like alcohol. You are a Biore nose strip. I wasn't impressed. I have a tiny bottle of shower gel from Lord and Mayfair. It was okay. It was from a hotel. Here we go. Pantene. I think it's a beautiful length, but there's a sticker in the way. Strengthening therapy mask. I just used it like I just used it in the shower like a conditioner. I probably wound up leaving it on for longer than it actually recommends, simply because when I get in the shower, I do my hair first, and I do my conditioner, and then I wash everything else. And then the last thing I do is I rinse out my conditioner, and then I wash my back to try and prevent back knee, basically. It's a tip I've heard many times. So it's good. It wasn't so thick that I felt it needed to be in a tub like this. Like, I'm sure it could have been in like a pump bottle or something, or like a, upside down bottle sort of formation, and it would have been fine. It wasn't that thick. It definitely would settle. So it made it a little awkward to use, but I did use all of it. And it smells delicious. It's just awkward because like it even says like don't get water in here. You'll completely mess it up. I also managed to get it for like $4 on a shopper sale. So to try, I was totally happy with that. It was a really great conditioning product. I would probably get it again. I have, yes, I finally killed a L'Oreal True Match foundation. That is a dead soldier. That is a dead soldier. It's weird because it's such a heavy glass bottle, so I thought for ages I had more in it. It might still technically be some in it. Yeah, kind of. It's there. But it's going funny, so I'm gonna let it go. It's just because, like, it's an open bottle, so it can be a bit weird. I also have an empty Turkish apple from World Tea House. I am letting this May Couture blush powder on a piece of paper go because this is awkward as hell. I don't know how to use it. I have a Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner pen. Have you? Yeah, no. I had it up the wrong way and it, yeah. I had it up the wrong way and it dried out. So I haven't been able to make it work. I'm going to try the trick somebody said to soak. I don't know if it'll work because it's a brush tip and not a felt tip, so I don't know, but yeah, one of the tricks Claire Delise recommends on the internets for fixing this is to like get the tip wet and then put it upside down overnight at least, and it should come back. So I'm gonna try that because I actually really, I like the tip of it, and it goes really nice, and it's reasonably waterproof. And once I figured out the drying time and everything, it was really great, and I enjoyed the opacity of it, and it was pretty matte, and it's actually really nice. I wish I knew where to get Jesse's Girl around here. I also had finally finished off my tiny Benefit Professional. This stuff is fantastic, and I thought I was almost out of it. So ages ago I bought a full size, and I just keep using this. I keep using it and using it and using it, and it was like, you know how if you have a bottle of like Worcestershire sauce or ketchup, there's just always more. There's just always more. What I really love is the color of this stuff. There might even somehow by some freak occurrence be a little bit more in here. Nope, it's properly dead. But the color of it is really great, and it's just, for me, it's a perfect sort of skin tone color. So sometimes I just sweep it across the bridge of my nose and stuff, and it can be this sort of weird spot cover, and it just makes your skin look amazing. You just go out and it looks like really great. Yeah, no, I love it. I do kind of wind up using it as my primer for all the places that I feel like I need primer on days when I don't give as many shits. So it'll just go on my nose and like the tops of my cheek, and then just right here over my lip, and then maybe a little bit on my chin. If I'm gonna do like a full primer, I literally do primer everywhere, but still, it was pretty good stuff. Ooh, I also have, yeah, I was just getting rid of the packaging from these. I have some of these Essie nail stickers. It was just like a sample. And I had a couple of Sally Hansen ones in the houndstooth pattern, but they dried out, so they went all crumbly and weird. These ones from Essie, I mean, they're okay, but like this was the sample. And it came with like 2 of each different kind, and like basically none of these are things I would personally, for me. It also doesn't help that the sample size they selected were like so you'd be able to have like 2 nails on one hand, but it wouldn't even be like, for me it wouldn't even be my ring finger. It would be like, okay, so I actually have quite small nails apparently, because either of these would only, for any of these, really only fit on my thumb. So accent thumb, I don't know, it's weird to me. Oh, no, you know what, I do actually have, I have 2 more. Bear with me. Okay. No, light. So professional. Whew. Okay. So actually I had 2 other things, which was the Amande Concentrate Delay, which is the milk concentrate by L'Occitane, and also, let's see, what is it? Arlesian. It's their new fragrance. Both of these are body lotions. I got these because I went in there recently and I picked up something for my mom for Christmas. And so she just threw in a couple of samples. She also threw in a sample of the perfume, which is probably around here, which is also came in like a little envelope packet. That was strange. But it was good for a couple of uses. Both of these were really amazing. The Amande is basically their almond scented one, which I'm a really big fan of. If you know the scent of L'Occitane products, this is basically pretty much it. This stuff is really, really good. I really enjoy that. And I mean, this is nice. This just smells like really clean. It smells really lovely. Both of them were really wonderful, and like, one of these sample packets was, I mean, and you guys know how much are in these typically. It's like, it's barely a breath's worth kind of thing. But these were actually good enough that like I did a whole body coverage off of each of these. Like, they were great. really enjoy them. So I'm actually considering getting them, which is quite nice for me. Anyway, so that's all of the empty things that I had, and I'm going to try and remember to put this video up. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions or comments about anything I put in front of your face, then please, by all means, drop me a line either down below, or you can message me. Leave my details down below. I probably won't list all of these products because I'm lazy, essentially, but please, by all means, ask me about any of them, and I will tell you. Honestly, there is nothing that I would not have repurchased that I purchased. The only things that I have to say I really did not enjoy were the Mero Badescu powder. It was just basically useless. I wouldn't recommend it. But the other spot treatment stuff I've used from Mero Badescu, especially the stuff that's like the 2 layers, so you've got the powder on the bottom, and then you take the Q-tip and you put it. That stuff's good. That is a really good drying lotion. And this made couture powder because I have no idea. I tried to use it, with the little and it just wound up being, and I couldn't, it wouldn't blend really nicely for me for some reason. I did not enjoy it. And probably the Sally Hansen nail strips that I did try were amazing in the houndstooth. There was just only a couple of them, but they were really nice. The Essie ones also were, my only problem with them is because they're so texturized, they're really, really thick, and so it's not the sort of thing that I normally do. If I had to choose between the two, I'd probably go with the Sally Hansen because they literally just are like a layer of nail polish, and they're really great. The problem is the Essie ones are really great because you can just leave the sticker over wherever. It doesn't matter. Like, I've had these for a good long while, and like they're still good, and I could like pull off this hideous weird one right now. Oh, that's transparent. That's nice. Weird crocodile. Yeah, and see, it's still sticky. Oh, it will fit that now. Oh, that's still weird looking. But I'll leave it on there now, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, no, it's, it still works just fine, even though it's been exposed to air for a while, and the sticker will go on pretty nicely, and I've got nothing bad to say about them. They're just, these ones in particular are not to my taste. Yeah. Yeah, no, the sticky totally works. The Revlon ones, however, you do, if you're gonna not use all of them at once, you have to put them in like a Ziploc bag or something because they are just a layer of nail polish basically, and they will dry up and go weird and crack and crumble, which mine did. So yeah, that's all. I'm gonna shut up now and let you guys have a really nice rest of your day. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon. I will even remember to post more videos. Probably. Maybe.